Today I am studying alone at home, just like a lot of you. And I also know that a lot of you don't have access to an English teacher. Now, self-study is great, but sometimes you have questions that you really want to ask an English teacher. Like, for example, teacher, which word is more common, this one or this one? Or teacher, which words go more naturally with this word? Or teacher, what are some fashionable and cool and new words in English? At first, it might seem like the only person who can answer those types of questions is an English teacher, or maybe a native speaker. But today I am going to show you 7 websites that can answer exactly those types of questions. And they're all completely free. And they will enable you to be really effective at self-studying at home. So first, I'm going to show you 3 websites where you can learn new vocabulary. And the first one is the Oxford Dictionary's blog. So every week on the Oxford Dictionary's blog, they publish something called Weekly Word Watch, where they choose 3 or 4 words that are exploding in popularity. Now, there are lots of other websites which contain like new and fashionable vocabulary, but the difference here is that they are curated by the Oxford Dictionary. They are words that are not likely to disappear. They are words that are popular enough to come to the attention of Oxford dictionaries. So they posted last week 3 new words, which were Snapchat dysmorphia, slonchacare, hothouse, and firenado. They are 4 great words. They have excellent definitions for each word, and it's just a sort of fun and interesting way to just add some new words to your vocabulary every week. The second website is the Online Etymology Dictionary. Now, personally, I really remember words if I learn their origins. To me, the origins of words are always so fascinating. And the website's great, so I can type in a word like, let's have a look at the etymology of avocado. Actually, let's look at a different word. let's look at the word clue. So if we look at the word clue, it actually comes from a ball of thread or yarn. That makes absolute sense. So when you are going somewhere, you have your ball of yarn and you can leave a trail so you know where you came from. You leave a clue. Now, that's going to make it much easier for me to remember the word if I know the story. The next website isn't actually a website at all. It's a plugin for browsers, and it's available for Chrome and Firefox, and it's called Wordology. And what it does is it allows you to turn any website in the world into a vocabulary learning tool. So it's really simple to use. You install the plugin, and then I've decided I want to learn more vocabulary about Taylor Swift, Tay-Tay. So I found this interview with Taylor Swift on the Irish Times website, and it's full of English vocabulary. And when I turn on the Wordology plugin, what it does is it makes all of the words red. And if I know the word, I can click on the word, add the translation, so I know that Taylor is Taylor's name, and Swift is also Taylor Swift's name. But then here I have this word clever. Now maybe I don't know what the word clever means. It's the first time I've seen this word. So I click on it, and I press the button that says look up. And then it's taken me immediately to my favorite dictionary. You can set your own dictionary in the settings of the plugin. So now I know that clever means listo. Great. So now I can go back and type in listo and add it to my dictionary. And now that's also green. And as you continue to add words to your dictionary, more and more of every page on the internet becomes green. And then you can visually see your learning and words that you don't know and words that you do know. I think it's a really incredible plugin, and it's completely free. Now, the next 3 websites are not to learn vocabulary. They are to find out information about vocabulary. And we're going to start with the Google Books Ngram Viewer. So basically, Google have scanned millions of books, and we can go and search all of those books to find out information about English vocabulary. So imagine if you want to know which word is more common, sad or unhappy. So basically I type in unhappy, comma, sad, and then I press search. And then it shows me on a graph which one is more popular. And I can see that in the 1800s, unhappy was way more popular than sad. And then in the middle of the 1800s, it crossed over. Sad became really popular. And then today, I can see that sad is still more popular, and unhappy has really decreased in popularity. Fascinating. But we can also ask more detailed questions. Like, for example, is it normal to use good as an adverb? Because really, we should use well as an adverb. Like, you are studying well, not you are studying good. So what I can do is I can type in good underscore ADV for adverb, and then I can press search. And I can see that, wow, it's actually more popular to use good as an adverb now than it was in the 1800s. Fascinating. And now I can make a comparison, again by using a comma. I can make a comparison between good as an adverb and well as an adverb. So well underscore adverb and search. Wow, so immediately I can see that good is way down the bottom of the chart. It's basically non-existent as an adverb compared to well. Now, imagine if you want to know about other parts of speech. You want to know about words that can be used as adverbs or adjectives or nouns. So I can choose a word like start, and then I can put underscore asterisk. And then when I press search, it shows me start as a verb, start as a noun, start as an adjective, and it shows the popularity over time. So it allows you to answer quite complicated and deep questions about the usage of words and the popularity of words. Okay, but what if you want to know which words go naturally together? For example, you want to know which words modify hot. That's when we need our next website, which is Skell, the sketch engine for language learning. Now, here on this website, I can type in the word hot, and I can search. And the first result from the search shows me the word in context. So I can look at some sentences which contain the word hot. Okay, great. But the next button is the most incredible. Up here we have this button, Word Sketch. When I click on that, it shows me all of the details of this word. It blows my mind. It shows me which words go together with hot to modify them, which nouns are modified with hot, which verbs go with hot, which other words go with hot. It's just an incredible tool. And at the top here, I can switch to look at it as an adverb or as a noun. There's another switch to look at it in context. This website will change your life. Now, what if there was a way to learn and practice vocabulary in context that was really fun? Let me introduce you to CloseMaster. This website is just incredible. So, first here at the top, I choose my native language, so I'm going to pretend that I'm Spanish. And then I choose that I'm learning English. And when I click, immediately it takes me into the game. And what I have to do is I have to choose from one of the words here to put in the sentence in context. And below it has the translation in Spanish. Now, there are lots of different variations of the game you can play. You can create an account if you want to save your progress, but it's not necessary. It's just such a fantastic tool for learning vocabulary, like in context, the way that you should. Now, the final website is actually a way that you can practice your pronunciation and check that your pronunciation is correct on your own, at home, completely for free. And you can do it using Google Docs voice to text. So basically, if you have a Google account, you go to Google Docs and create a new document. And then here in Tools, you have voice typing. And then when I click the microphone to speak, everything that I say, it will type. Now, if I pronounce the word really badly, it's going to type it wrong. So it's a great way to practice minimal pairs, like sheep and ship, or cat and cut. So let me show you. Click on the microphone. I cut my finger when I was playing with the cat today. Okay, very good, Christian, very good. New line. Canguro English is the best place in the world to learn English. I love you, Google. So by doing this on your own at home, you'll know if you're pronouncing words well or badly, and you'll know exactly which words you're having problems with. Well, I hope you found this class interesting, and I really hope that these websites will help you to self-study really effectively, and to know that you don't always need a teacher to answer these types of questions. The internet has given us incredible power to learn English. There really are no excuses. I'm Christian. This is Canguro English. I'll see you in class.
I'm not gonna be there for you, 'cause you were never there for me. Don't go ask me what you did wrong. Ignorance will never see. No, wasn't it for me?